Every time I talk about Roblox, there's always that one person in the comments saying, "Relax, it's just a kid's game, nothing bad happens here." And I wish they were right. I wish Roblox was just a harmless place where you can adopt a cute pet, play an obby, and laugh with friends. But here's the truth. Roblox has a dark side that very few people actually talk about. I'm not here to scare you with made-up creepypastas or ghost stories. I'm here to talk about real games, real communities, and real dangers that are happening on Roblox right now. These aren't rumors. These aren't, maybe this happened to someone once. This is documented, verifiable, and ugly. The kind of stuff that makes you realize Roblox's biggest danger isn't the monsters in the game. It's the people and systems behind them. And today, I'm exposing 5 games you should never, ever play. Not because they're bad quality, but because they're manipulative, unsafe, or outright dangerous.
I don't really like this. So there's a house. Okay, yeah, fuck this. I am not dying today like last time. Everything will be fine. We'll just go to the chair first.
When you see Adopt Me on Roblox's front page, it looks like the safest place possible. Bright colors, adorable pets, roleplay fun. You'd think it's the last place where anything bad could happen. But the reality? This game has become one of the biggest breeding grounds for scams on the entire platform. The game runs on trading. People want rare pets like the Shadow Dragon or Frost Fury, and they'll do anything to get them. This has given rise to something called trust trading. Here's how it works. A scammer convinces you to give them your valuable pet just for a second so they can show it to their friend or prove it's real. You hand it over, and poof, they unfriend you, block you, and that pet is gone forever. And don't think this is just a minor thing. People, mostly kids, have lost pets worth thousands of Robux. That's real-world money. In one case in Australia, a child racked up over $6,000 in Roblox purchases on their parents' credit card trying to get pets back. The worst part? The game's own popularity fuels the problem. There's a constant hype for new pets, limited time eggs, and must-have items, which pressures players to trade recklessly. Roblox's moderation rarely steps in for individual scams, so the scammers know they can get away with it. And look, I'm not saying don't play Adopt Me, but I am saying this. If you step into that game without understanding how ruthless people can be, you're basically walking into a marketplace where the cutest thing on the surface hides one of the ugliest trade cultures online. On paper, a paraphobia is just a Roblox horror game inspired by the Backrooms creepypasta. Yellow walls, buzzing lights, endless halls. But when you're in it, you quickly realize it's less of a game and more of a psychological trap. The first few minutes are simple. You explore, you hear strange noises, and you try to find an exit. But the map doesn't play fair. It subtly changes behind your back. That hallway you just came from, it's longer now. That exit sign you saw earlier, gone. And then there are the shadows. Quick, darting shapes that disappear the second you turn. Players have reported that after an hour or two in-game, they start feeling actual disorientation in real life. Some even say they hear the game's ambient hum after they log off. And no, that's not supernatural. It's just how effective the game is at messing with your sensory perception. The scariest part? The AI in apeirophobia learns. It tracks how you move, where you hide, and adapts its scares accordingly.
So there's gonna be little like spheres or color orbs around the room. You have to find them all, okay? Make sure you find them all. And this is like a memorization, right?
If you're the type to hide in corners, you might suddenly find those corners occupied. And because it's multiplayer, it loves isolating you from your friends, creating the illusion that you're alone when you're not. Or worse, showing you a friend in the distance who turns out to be an entity. It's not just a horror game. It's a maze designed to make you question your own memory. And for some players, That's a mental head trip they never want to repeat. If you've never heard of Forsaken, consider yourself lucky. On the surface, it's just another eerie Roblox exploration game. Moody lighting, fog, mysterious symbols scattered around the map. But beneath the aesthetics, there was something way darker going on. Something that spilled into the real world and hurt real people. Forsaken became a meeting point for a group calling themselves Spawnists. Now, Roblox has always had niche roleplay communities, but this wasn't roleplay. This was a grooming ground disguised as a game. The lore of the game was built around joining the cult, learning rituals, and pledging loyalty. It started small. Join a special server, talk to members, follow instructions. But those instructions escalated. According to multiple reports and investigations, some rituals involved self-harm tasks. Vulnerable kids were told that completing these would unlock secrets or make them part of the higher circle. In some cases, predators recorded these acts and used the material to blackmail players into doing more, or recruiting others. We're not talking about 1 or 2 random incidents. This thing snowballed fast. Researchers found over 72,000 visits to servers tied to spawnism-related games in just a couple months. Parents reported mood changes, withdrawal, and even suicide attempts in kids involved. It's sick, and it's proof that predators will hide in plain sight if you give them the chance. Forsaken was eventually taken down, but here's the problem. Clones pop up all the time. The cult's followers rebrand, make a new map, tweak the name, and keep going. Roblox moderation plays whack-a-mole. They remove one, another shows up. This is why I always say, it's not just about the game you see on the front page. The real danger is in the niche, invite-only, hidden lore experiences that seem intriguing, but lead you straight into situations you should never be in.
Bruh.
So I locked in as killer later, and this time, I killed him during Last Man Standing.
If a game starts blurring the line between in-game tasks and real-life actions, that's not immersive gameplay. That's manipulation. We all know Roblox has microtransactions. Buy Robux, spend them on avatar items, game passes, private servers, fine. But some games have taken this to an extreme that goes way beyond fair monetization. I'm talking about experiences that are basically gambling machines wearing a kid-friendly skin. Take certain simulator and climbing games. Many of them are blatant rip-offs of popular indie titles. They add flashy packs that promise better gear, faster progress, and exclusive areas. The real kicker? They prey on impatience. Instead of earning rewards through gameplay, you're constantly hit with pop-ups, urging you to buy a limited time offer before it's gone. Some games even use loot box-style spins, randomized prizes where the odds are stacked against you. They dangle the best item in your face, knowing most kids will keep paying for another chance. If you swapped out the Roblox graphics for a casino backdrop, there's zero difference in how these systems operate. And here's the shady part. These developers know exactly what they're doing. They target children, a demographic with almost no impulse control and a weak understanding of value. Studies show gambling-like mechanics in games can train addictive behavior patterns early. So when Roblox devs add flashy buy now buttons every time you respawn, they're not making fun content. They're training kids to think in pay-to-win cycles. Worse, many of these games are clones of legitimate, fairly monetized titles. The original creators see nothing from it, while the clone devs rake in cash by manipulating players. Even some well-known indie devs have publicly told parents, "Please don't let your kids play the Roblox versions of my game. They're worse than pirating the original." So, while these games might look harmless on the surface, the truth is they're designed to empty your Robux wallet as fast as possible. And if you think a kid won't spend hundreds without realizing, Ask the parents who've opened their bank statement and found charges they didn't even know were possible on Roblox. This is the hardest one to talk about, but it's the most important. Roblox has a grooming problem, and it's bigger than most people want to admit. Predators target Roblox because it's a playground filled with millions of kids, many unsupervised, all looking to make friends. They'll hang out in kid-focused games, send friend requests, and start building trust. It begins with compliments on your avatar or a promise to help you get free Robux. But slowly, it moves off-platform, to Discord, to DMs, to private calls. There have been real, documented cases of predators using Roblox games to initiate grooming, sometimes leading to horrific abuse. One lawsuit detailed how a predator manipulated a 12-year-old into sending explicit photos, then blackmailed her into more. Another investigation found children in voice-enabled Roblox games being asked explicit questions by strangers. And before anyone says Roblox has chat filters, remember, predators are adaptable. They use coded language, misspellings, and even in-game building tools to bypass restrictions. In some cases, they create private games specifically for exploiting children. The trauma from this is real and lasting. We're talking anxiety, depression, PTSD, all starting from what seemed like an innocent game invite. And while Roblox has safety guidelines, their moderation is reactive. They step in after the harm is done, not before. Parents, players, and creators need to be aware. If a stranger wants you in a private game, if they push you to chat outside Roblox, or if they start asking for personal info, block them, report them, and get out immediately. This isn't paranoia, it's survival. Because at the end of the day, the real dark truth about Roblox isn't in the scary horror maps. It's in how easily bad actors can hide in plain sight, and how many players have no idea until it's too late.